Good morning, Art-Alchemy. Welcome back to my channel. I changed the sequence of your videos today. I have not filmed the prime, but I will, and that will be up for Monday morning. Well, basically Sunday by midnight, which is technically Monday, it will be up. So for those of you who will be shopping, as you can see, I already shopped, but it wasn't through Amazon, but I did shop at Amazon last night as well, and that you will see it in the Amazon video for tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get my items from there. They were all on sale, so yeah, all of them sale. But yeah, they're really nice. So yesterday I went to Michael's because I needed a tube and it was a 40% off, which I think I ended up getting a 30, now that I think about it, but it doesn't matter. On this tube that I needed for my new oil painting, and because I needed to keep one area transparent while I want to, so I ran out of my transparent yellows. So this is a Hansa Yellow Light from 1980 Gamblin. This is a student grade, but it's almost artist grade. They do have the professional grade, which is Gamblin without the numbers. It's so good, so good. It's 37 mil. It looks kind of small compared to what I have, but yeah, so I did get it. It was $9 minus almost $3 off. So yeah, so it was good. Right on my budget with this one. So when I was there, you know how I love to shop at Michael's. I first go to the clearance section, and this is exactly what I did. So everything's from Michael's except these tubes, but they're here because they arrived yesterday. Those were, I got them from Amazon like few weeks back, and it takes a little bit to get them shipped to me from Jerry, but they're in here because they're what I got, right? So like I said, I changed your sequence. Yeah, this crate that you're looking at, it's a kitchen crate. It's very small, but when I put this oil paint tube, the big one, it went on, so I was like, okay, I must get it for my oil paint, so I have it in like one slot, and I could just easily just in and out, right? So that's kind of what I did. It's a kitchen, but it's really nice. It's really pretty. It's not that big. It looks big on camera, but it's not that big. Look up. This oil paint tube, huge one, is kind of like the width of it, exactly like the width. So yeah, so this is what I got. So I also got this, but this is, I'm not gonna open this. This is, all right, I'm back. So yeah, as I was saying, this, I'm not gonna open it. So I got this also on clearance. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm not gonna tell you the price, but it was very affordable. That's why I bought it. But that's not the reason that I bought it, because I could have just left it and got myself my Sinali. But I actually liked it because it's gonna be a gift, and I think this person watches my videos, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna give this to him on Monday, I think, because this is his birthday month as well. I think in the next week, I'm pretty sure it is, because I look people up. That's how I knew. He never tells us, I just kind of know by the internet. But I bought it for him because it's totally new. I inspected it. There was 2 of them only, and like I said, it's very affordable. It is a coffee mug, but his work is similar to this. He does work similar to this. So when I saw it, it totally reminded him. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. So I'm gonna get it, and it'll be a gift. See, it says Big Mouth Inc. Taster at Cafe coffee mug, and it's Happy Camper. That's what it's called, Happy Camper mug. It is pretty big, like almost the size of this little box, but I thought it's so cute, and it's a gift. So give it to him and on Monday. So that'll be that. That's why I'm not opening it, but I did inspect it, and it was very affordable. When I took it wasn't clearance, I took it off. So as I don't want this person to know. Now back to my box of goodies. So first of all, let me start with these are Tuscan Pine oil paint. These are the metallic, and Tuscan Pine is a brand new from Jerry Aroma, brand new, made here in the US. We only have, I think, 3 major oil paint, no, 4, because Daniel Smith does them too, but not as a big range. So Gamblin 1980 from Portland, These from North Carolina, which are brand new this year, they came out earlier in the year. I want to Ultridge. I think Ultridge. I think it made in France. There is one more brand which I can't remember right now from the U.S. that make oil paints. So yeah, and I should know, right? Because it's just I've been looking at a lot of different brands. So these are metallics. You know how I love metallics. And metallics and oil paint are very expensive. That's why I grabbed that tube that you saw me. It worked wonders, and it's very transparent. So I thought I'd give this line a shot. This line is expensive, but these were not expensive. They were $35 through Jerry Art-Alchemy on Amazon, and they I didn't get it in 2 days, but I got them like in less than 5. So maybe like on the 4th. Yeah, about 5 days. And they package them really well, just like if I was to buy them through through their online store. Yeah, they're physical Jerry Art-Alchemy's art. It's at it is in Texas, so that's the closest. I live in California, so yeah, I probably might as well just go to Portland, right? And I've been wanting to go back to the Pacific Northwest for a good 4 years. I don't know when I'm gonna go back to my alma mater in Washington State, and you know it's in Eastern Washington, but I've been wanting to go. I still have a few friends there, and I just yeah. Every summer, this summer would have been ideal, but it didn't happen. But hopefully next summer I will, because their summers there are so pretty and they're not as hot here or anything. But and then probably go around, give Portland a little stroll while I come back. So yeah, so these, I can't wait to try these. I'm gonna make another video, and it will be coming up tomorrow, me trying out these. I don't have a brush, an oil paint brush, but I will use my finger because these are semi-transparent and they use real mica. See, mica PW20, safflower oil, Life Fast 1. None of the metallics are Life Fast, but as far as I know, with oil they probably hold a lot because I did see them in a museum, so they're probably more better. So you see in the 1980, this is for my project, and I got it for about $6 and change. So yeah, I was really happy about that. Normally they're very affordable. They're like $9. Oil paint is expensive. Now this is the reason I went to the clearance section. This was not in the clearance section. This is the Winton, which is the student grade from Winsor & Newton. But even if you buy this brand, which is student grade, it's a very good student grade, and it's 200 millimeters. This is a huge tube. This, I got it because when I looked, it said it was on clearance on the rack for $8. And yeah, it was. This is a series 1 light red. This is the reason that I got it. It's kind of toasty, so it goes really well with my project that is gonna have leaves and all kinds. I already put the first video up on my shorts, but I will put another video when I'm halfway there. I'm almost there, but even though we started, but yeah. So it's called light red. Hellrot, that's German. Rosso chiaro. Rojo claro, so it's clear. It's transparent. Yeah, PR 101, and all the oils, just like their watercolors, they'll tell you here. Oh, that it like solidez a la luz, yeah. So yeah, that was unexpected, but and I had another tube, Crimson, which I don't think oil paints don't sell very fast at Michael's. So I'm gonna get another tube that I had to leave there because I didn't have enough funds anymore. Out of oil paint, and it was Crimson, and it was really good PR. From what I googled it was good. So I got a titanium white, which I almost left this one for the Crimson. So I have some white smaller tubes, like 37 mil, like this kind, but I had plenty of them. But then I was like, you know what, I rarely see the titanium white in oil paint, See how in watercolors I hate using, unless it's gouache, white. In oil paint we love them, because in oil paint you use white if you wanna, you have to mix your own colors, otherwise they're very expensive. Look how this little tube was $6 and like, I think like 60 something, 70, like 6.70 cents. Look how small it is. And look, this one, it was originally $15.99, but I got it for $7. And that's why I got them. The Winton was on clearance unexpectedly for $8. And I had gotten this. If you want to try, or you're an oil painter, the Winton series is really, really good, really affordable. When they're on sale. When they're not, they're like 20 bucks. But I remember getting titanium white in this brand, and I even gave it away because I only used like this much through the whole semester of my, and that's when they was showing us how to mix through my whole semester of a beginner oil like paint class. So it goes a really long way. It's really rich and creamy, these Winton. Like, I can't tell you see, you could tell it's so rich and creamy. So this was a good surprise. So like I said, we love in oil paint, we love titanium. So I got these huge tubes. Hopefully nobody will buy the crimson, which is in this size, and then I'll get it. Yeah, but it's $7. There was the other professional brand, but it was like $30 for a set of 30, like of this size, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna get this, because 7 times 3 is 21 plus one more, so $22 for these 3 200mm tubes. And like I said, these go a very long way. The burnt sienna I really like. This is Artist Loft in grade 1 of oils, and what I like from this series is that, look, they're capped, so it doesn't really make a mess when they put them on the clearance rack. These are made out of linseed oil, and I tell you right here, the white, it's just white, it doesn't have a, but yeah, the white, yeah, PW4 and PW6, so titanium white. I like titanium white. So yeah, that's the reason that those are there. Now let me get you more. This was kind of unexpected, because when I went through I was looking actually for panels that I've seen. Of course, I lined them up really well, and somebody did take them, and they weren't that cheap, so they might have. I did notice, oh, remember the little paint set that I got, the little cup with the little brush holder and all that? They were still there. There was 3 of them. I think besides me, only one person bought another one, maybe another one, but there was 3 left for $7. I almost got all 3 of them. I'm gonna go back if they're still there and they're like $5 each. Then I'm just gonna get them and use them as Christmas presents. So this is what I got, besides this little box where I put everything in there, and it made everything made sense, because then I don't have everything in my hands. Every time I go to Michael's, that's why I don't go. This was only the second or third time in the year that I've gone to Michael's. This is why I don't go, because I went for this and I left. I actually they had the Sennelier liners, 4D liners, the acrylic ones that I've been wanting to try. They had them for $10, and I had to leave that one with a small setup, a small tube of Artist Loft oil paint, and the big oil paint of this size, which was crimson, for this, because I could have gotten all those 3 things and probably paid less than I did here. This 8 were $3 each, and these are the Artist Loft. They were on sale, and they had more, and I had 13 picked, but when I times 13 times 3, I was like, oh my god, I can't afford it, because then I would have to give up my oil paints, and I can't, because this is where, whenever you see oil paint, especially the big tubes on sale, get them, because they don't come often. They're not like acrylics or watercolors or another thing that will constantly go on sale. This is only the second time in 3 years that I've seen Michaels put oil paints, besides the 3 tubes that I got from Van Gogh, and that was not this summer, the previous summer. So yeah, and it was like, yeah, around August. So yeah, about a year, about 14 months ago. So this was $6.99 originally when it was marked down, but then I got it for $3. And yeah, so these are the Artist Loft watercolor ink. So you know how watercolor ink, these are actually watercolor ink. I don't have any watercolor. I have the acrylics in 2 different brands, and the Dr. P.H. Martin, like the regular inks that they're light fast. But I don't have watercolor ink, and those are expensive in Dr. P.H. Martin. Well, I had 13 picked out, but when I times 13 by 3, it was $40, about $39. And I was like, yeah, I can't afford it, because that would mean I would have to leave more stuff. And it killed me to leave my Sennelier for $10. But that's okay, the liners. I'll check back, and if they're not there, then, you know, at some point I will buy them. Probably never at $10 because they were so cheap, and there were the metallic ones too. So I'm like, So I got to try. I ended up getting, because I had to go down on my pick less colors. I had 13 picked out, and I had to make a decision. So 8 was affordable for me, considering I got all the other stuff. And I wanted to take also my present. So so I had to make decisions. So I ended up picking the colors that I don't have in any other watercolor stuff. Okay. So I got the spring green, because I've seen some people in other brands that have this. So I was like, I don't have spring green in anything. I got the other green, the yellow green, because this is one of my favorites. And look, on top it has this little swatch thing. So, but it never matches, but it gives you an idea, right? Then I got the Bougainville. I think I don't know. And it looks kind of pretty between a magenta and like a red, and you could even see the tag. So I was like, oh my god, okay. And then I got I had originally the orange, but when I had to condense down, I got the dark yellow, which I don't have in any other, because I was like, I could make orange, you know, I could make orange. Oops. So yeah, I got this one because I got the vermilion. This was the only vermilion, and I like the fact that it looked pretty sealed and pretty clean. Most of these were pretty clean. There was a few that they were like crusty on top, but not very much, like not. So this was vermilion. See, I think if I mix these two, I would actually get an orange. We'll see, because I mean, I'm gonna try them on camera, right? And then I got the plum, which I don't have this. See how this one and this one are similar? They did have this color like 3 or 4 bottles, so I don't know if people just didn't pick them. But when I was gonna get the 13, they were originally, I thought this was a pretty, they did have a magenta, which these 3 plus the magenta were very similar. They didn't have a red, so I was very surprised. Probably is one of their. And then navy blue. So I was like, oh, I did see there was one ultramarine. I almost got it. But I was like, no, if these are colors that I don't have in any other colors, ultramarine usually is everywhere. So I'm just going to get this navy blue and see. And they're all 45 millimeter. That's why I got them, because I was like, I'm never going to have another opportunity to get these. And this one was a light pink. See, but it's so different from this one's. Completely different. So we're gonna see, let's see, we're gonna see how pink this is. Let me open it, because some of these I did open. No, it's kind of like a brown. It looks like, I don't know how it's gonna do. Look at it, looks like a brown. We'll see how it does. But I have a feeling, because I was looking for the, I don't see they don't have pigment, so I'm gonna look out to see. It says concentrated limited light fast. Oh, they're dyed base. Okay, so they're not actually watercolors, but hey, they are good. Dye based transparent watercolor ink. So they are good for this month, which is Inktober, right? So they are dye based. They're not watercolor. Okay. Maybe if I would have read that, I still would have gotten them. But I'm glad I got them. They're $8. And yeah, this was, I mean, for $3. I think the only things I got for $3 or $4 have been like one really good bottles of the acrylic, but never the watercolors. Even that ink base are, and I could use them with my other ink with my dye base. So this is okay, because dye, you could make really nice backgrounds with like alcohol spray. But yeah, so they are, that's why they didn't have any. But that's okay. I wanted to try them, so here we are. They're $3 each. So that is all Art-Alchemy. I'm gonna make another two other videos, and I'm gonna play with these. And like I said, you're probably gonna see before that I try these out, like little swatch. I have to wait for tomorrow to get my canvas paper out, and yeah, and then you'll see the other video on Monday, which is a prime video. I hope you guys have a lovely weekend, just like I am. My school district is off even Monday, but I have to go to my school on Monday. Bye bye.